So just a real quick channel update here before I get started. I really wanted to have some live streaming with this channel. The really convenient thing about Facebook is that it supports direct streaming from the Quest platform, the Quest 3, Quest 2, Quest 3, Quest Pro, the Quest platform. But what I don't want to do is stream on my primary account, and since I like my streams to be public, hoping that I might one day get some viewership, I don't want to broadcast my real first and last name to the internet at large. So I created a profile, an alternate profile, and my intention was to stream from that profile. Well, apparently you can't stream from an alternate profile. I did see something that made me suspect that maybe the profile has to exist for a while. I saw something that made me think like 2 months. It has to exist for 2 months before you can start to stream from it. But I don't really know, even if that's true, I don't understand why that restriction would be in place, because my main profile under which that alternate exists is freaking, 10, 12 years old. I mean, it's been around for a long time. So I don't understand why that restriction would exist, if that's even true. But either way, right now I can't stream from that alternate profile. So, I mean, that's just, I don't get it, man. I mean, well, I guess I do. Leave it to Facebook to create something that's like awesome and works really well and is almost useful. But somehow they always manage to find a way to make it fall just short of actually being useful. So, I downloaded OBS, and I am intending to start some live streaming directly to Facebook. Not Facebook. I'm sorry. YouTube. But there's a 24-hour wait on that. So I went to get my stream key, and I can't stream live for 24 hours. So soon I'm going to start doing these live. But for right now, this is a recorded video, and what I'm about to do is get my invisibility potion. So this has just been quite a grind, man. So in order to be able to craft an invisibility potion, you have to have, I think, 2,000 souls or something like that. Well, you can see here that I'm 52 souls short. Well, I can get to between 70 and 75 souls per soul harvest. So this should be my last one. So I'm going to go ahead and, before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a large healing potion and 2 smalls, just in case something kills me when I'm, when you're playing solo. When you die, you go into that last stand. So if you kill something or drink a potion, you can, you get another chance. That's only when you're playing solo, because you don't have anybody to res you. So they give you that little perk. So, before I go any further, I need to make an adjustment here. I discovered this streaming yesterday. I've got to turn the game volume down a little bit more. Let's try 45, because I can't. Well, that's hard to hit exactly. Okay, well, we're just going to have to get close and call that a win. There we go. 44. We'll take the W there. Okay, so that's so that the game volume doesn't overpower my mic. I'm still trying to find the right balance for everything. So hopefully by the time I start live streaming, and hopefully by the time somebody stumbles across this channel and I get that 1 or 2 viewers that I'm hoping for, I'll have all this shit figured out. But right now, I'm going to get that invisibility potion. Now, this has really been a hell of a grind. All right, let's see, what room am I in here? Oh, yeah, I like this one. Yeah, nice, two stories, good elevation there, so you don't have... The way I do this, I end up with so many of these souls laying around that it's really hard to point this staff and tag one of those mobs without picking up a soul. And I don't want to pick up enough souls that it's going to end the wave early, so I like these nice large rooms, especially with multiple layers. All right, let's do it. Good night. Where are you at? Where are you? There you are. That's a little bit of a cheese, you know, because this staff stuns those guys for a second, and it's pretty kind of unfair to just... Oh, look at that. It's kind of unfair to stun them and then immediately hit them. Unfair, like I'm trampling on their rights. they're just mobs. But I'm saying it's a little bit of a cheese. I mean, this is not a very exciting gameplay. I like to try to make the gameplay look good. Ow. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody, I think one of those freeze archers is behind me. Where is he? Where'd he freeze me from? There he is. Oh, it's a freeze mage. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, so I gotta pick up 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a bunch of them grouped up here. 6, 7, 8. I'm not gonna bother going in these rooms. I don't really need to. I crafted myself a couple of healing potions. That's all I really need. I just want the souls, man. I just want my invisibility potion. These ranged weapons are so powerful in this game. The demons that you start to see on tier 3 kind of offset that a little bit because they're so fast and they close on you so fast. It's about time for the boss to show up, I think. My favorite weapon in this game, by far, is the bow. I honestly, man, I think that this game is the best bow game in VR. I mean, that includes the what's the game called? The one that's in death, Unchained, whatever it's called. Specifically, the bow game. I think they did a better job with the bow in this game than even that. I mean, the bow is just awesome. But I don't use it when I'm doing these soul harvests because you have to use the staff, which it's very possible to tag them with the staff, drop the staff, use the bow, pick it back up, and rinse, repeat. You can even do that very fluently. There's another streamer by the name of Burnt Pan who I've talked about in one of my past streams who's just really, really good at that. I find it to be a little awkward, and plus, I love the dagger as well. I like it because the physics-based combat, the physics in the game are really conducive to just lots of great dagger play like that. You can do some really fancy wet work with a dagger. See that? That is just awesome. Feels good. I feel like it looks good. All right. Let's see how many I need to pick up here. I've got 1 out of 12. I need 11 more. 4. Can't quite reach that one. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. All right, last wave. Last wave, and then I've got my invisibility potions. Yes. I've really been looking forward to that. Honestly, I'm so tired of doing these soul harvests. I mean, it's just been such a grind. But that invisibility potion is just so powerful, man. Especially for like really tough boss fights. I hope to get this character leveled on up and get into like some good tier 7 content. And it's just nice to be able to nice to be able to craft the invisibility potion so you're sure to have one. Oh, where'd he freeze me from? Come on. Another one. Well, that's okay. I don't. That doesn't. That's not a real death. I'll let you come back from that. If that guy had killed me with his staff there, then that would have been. I'd have been really dead. Where is my? Oh man, where's my soul staff? There it is. Oh, where'd he freeze me from? Okay, it's time for this bastard to die. Oh, that would have been so pretty if it had worked. I don't like how the zombies, their defenses are so hard to penetrate because it's like the game sees their two arms as like the same as, you know, swords or whatever. It sees them as like defensive weapons. So if they have their arms out in front of them, they deflect everything that you throw at them. Where is this guy? Thought I heard him over here. Where is he? There he is. Oh, we got another boss. Does anybody remember the original he's trying to get past the staff to eat the way he did before? Oh, he did it. He got me. Does anybody remember the original Doom 2? They had these mobs that looked a lot like this guy. Ah, you bastard. They looked a lot like this guy. And they had this mod called the Nicotine mod for Doom 2. And all the mod did was replace the sound effects in the game. So, like, the guns sounded a lot better and a lot more realistic, and they had the mobs say different funny things when you killed them. And when you'd see that big meatball-looking guy that looked like the guy that the boss that I just killed, they used to have a commercial at the time that was really racist. Honestly, it was this was back in the 80s, maybe 90s, but they'd never get away. I guess it was the 90s. They'd never get away with this now, but they had this commercial for like ragu spaghetti sauce or something, and they had like this really over the top stereotypical guy, Italian guy, say that's a spicy meatball. You know, when he would eat the meatball in the commercial. Well, they took that and they used it as a sound effect in the Nicotine mod for Doom. And whenever you would see one of those monsters, it'd play that line from that commercial where your guy would go, "That's a spicy meatball." And every time I see that boss in this game, that's what I think about. Alright, this has got to be close to the end by now. What have I had 2 bosses so far? And I apologize if that if that line from that commercial was offensive to anybody that's watching, because it is admittedly offensive. I mean, it was really over the top, but they would do things like that. They would get away with doing things like that in, like in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Of course, I'm really showing my age here, but that's the whole point of the Decrepit Gamer YouTube channel and Facebook group. By the way, check out the Facebook group, Decrepit Gamers. Free to join. No application. Just join it and check it out and leave your gameplay videos there if you want. In any kind of commentary or discussion. We're glad to have you. The target demographic is gamers over 40, but I mean, hell, anybody can join. The whole theme of Decrepit Gamers, the Decrepit Gamers YouTube channel and the Decrepit Gamers Facebook group is that, hey, us over 40 guys, we game too. We don't stop gaming just because we hit that 35th or 40th birthday or whatever. But I mean, that's kind of the theme, but we're not ageist. We don't discriminate. Anybody that wants to join us is welcome. Okay, I think that's it. Is that all of them? I hope that's all of them. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it's enough. I only needed 50. What was it? 52 or something souls to get. Oh, there's one over there to get my. Missed my jump there to get my. Invisibility potion, so I'm sure I got enough. I just like to be thorough. I'm kind of a completionist. So here we go. That should be it. Invisibility potion, here I come. And now I can start playing tier 3 content, which is what the game recommends for me. I've just been doing those soul harvests on... Okay, I got 70. I've just been doing those soul harvests on tier 2 because I'm just trying to grind them out and get them done so I can get my potion. Yeah. I think it's really interesting that this guy is... we're kind of working for this guy. He's kind of... I guess in strictest terms, he's, a good guy. I mean, he's, we're working for him and we're collecting the souls so he can send them, on their way to wherever they're supposed to go. But he's just so creepy looking, When I first played this game and I didn't know anything about it and I came down here and I saw this guy, when I did the, soul harvest and he comes flying out at me like that, I'm like, oh my God, I'm just like, I'm throwing crap at him. He was really scary looking. So anyway, let's go make sure that I got my potion here. Craft potions, fabricate potions. Yes. I've got it. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Okay, that's been a hell of a grind. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I plan to start live streaming here pretty soon, and when I do, hopefully I can get a schedule going so you guys will know when my streams are gonna happen. And I'd really, if anybody stumbles across this, man, I'd really love some viewership, and if that happens to be you, then I really appreciate you watching. And please, the things, the like and the subscribe and all of that crap, and I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.